Mr. President, there have been some criticisms about your recent taste test of Bud Light. Some people argue that your comments were vague and lacked substance. Can you provide more clarity on your thoughts about the beer?
Well, let me tell you, Bud Light, it's a beverage. People drink it. But, taste is a personal thing. And when I tried it, it reminded me of fermented dog water.
Fermented dog water? Could you elaborate on that comparison, Mr. President?
Look, let me be clear. Fermented dog water is not a good taste. Not at all. And Bud Light, well, it had a flavor that it reminded me of that. Fermented dog water. It's not something I enjoyed, to be honest with you.
But, Mr. President, can you provide any specific details about what you found displeasing in the taste of Bud Light? Is there any particular aspect that you can pinpoint?
Well, you see, here's the thing. Bud Light, it's like you take a sip and it's like you're drinking fermented dog water. Did I mention that before? Yeah, it's like that. It's a taste that it just doesn't sit right with me.
Mr. President, some might argue that your repeated mention of fermented dog water is a bit exaggerated. Do you think it's fair to make such a strong comparison?
Look, let me be clear again. Fermented dog water is a bad taste. And when I had Bud Light, it was like drinking that fermented dog water. It's not something I can get behind, and I just can't find any other way to describe it.
All right, Mr. President, thank you for your input.
Next question. You.
Joe, we've got a clip of you during your Bud Light taste test. We are going to go ahead and play it.
Bud Light taste test. Here we go. What the is this? That was an assault to my taste buds. Tastes like giraffe urine.
Now, Joe, you describe Bud Light as giraffe urine. Can you tell me how you would know anything about that?
I spent a summer in West Kenya. On a safari, I stood underneath what I had thought was a tree. Turns out it was a giraffe getting ready to relieve itself. As I stood looking into the hot African sun, my mouth was quickly filled with an acidic, abominable liquid that I had scrubbed from my memory. Today that taste came rushing back in the form of Bud Light.
Thank you, Joe.
Any final words, Mr. President?
Oh, crap, the teleprompter turned off. Think, Joe. Words. Bud Light, fermented dog water. Taste, not good at all. What was I saying? Yes, the flavor, it's just not right. Lacked depth, robustness. Didn't leave an impression. Need to find my words. Complexity, diluted, mild. Yeah, that's it. It's just not what I expected and not what I wanted. Disappointing, really, but taste subjective. Others may like it. Respect diversity. Keep exploring. What was I talking about?